Alright, I've started this YouTube stream. Let's see if it works, and then we'll start reading. Let's go! We can continue talking as per usual. Let us talk to Hermes. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Meteion, are you feeling unwell? Yeah, and he's been lying to Meteion. Meteion's like, are you okay? And he's like, yes, everything is fine. What, like, as if she can't freaking tell. She, like, freaking eats his soul. It's not me, Hermes. It's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Ash. Ash is a nice boy, and you're a liar! Low though I am to impose, may I leave Meteion in your care again? I am in your debt, if you'll excuse me. You are excused, you frickin' liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. What's up, Meteion? Do you want to, like, trauma dump all over my face? Can you help me with something, Ash? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up. With a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most. Of all creations in Elpis, most creations are expected to be interesting or beautiful or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotion, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can make flowers. Oh, sorry, I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one. I want you to search with me. Let's start here, at the 12 Wonders. Oh, God, stop accompanying me. Wow, I can't even say that. I can't even be upset correctly. Also, today I learned, are you ready for this? Are you ready for the stupidity that I learned today? I learned that you could lock your map. And when you click escape, it doesn't go away. I have learned. Because I never looked at it. And Baines has been creating like UI TikToks. And so I've been trying to find like other UI stuff that I could tell him are probably good to write about. And that is one of them for me. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Ooh, big and bright. I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think about the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Are these the same junkmongers and shit? Have I even left this zone? I feel like I haven't left it. Wait, what the fuck? Why am I fucking patting a tree? There's no flowers here. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them up in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't have to wander far. We are outside, Meteion. Do you know words, or are you truly a baby? Nightmare. Let's go, Nightmare. Also, the fact that you have to do 100 floors of frickin' Palace of the Dead for the Mega Mog Challenge this time is bonkers. I want to know how many people actually complete that, because I'm not going to do it. I've already done it, but like I don't want to do it again. Like solo maybe, but like it takes so long. An array of beautiful flowers grows in the bed, their mix of colors forming a pattern. Yeah, you can do it as a group. But like when I did 100 floors with 4 people that were good at the game, it probably took us like 8 hours. Probably 8. Also, hello, special effect. Or should I call you Paige? It is rough. It is really, really rough. The fact that it's a Megamog challenge is... Because the last one was fishing, was it not? And that was very easy to get. So like, this is like... completely 2 sides of the world. Completely 2 sides of the world. Also, hi May, it's good to see you. We are talking about Palace of the Dead. If you have the... I think it still took 8 hours with the 50 floor checkpoint. I feel like that's how long it took us. I mean, I was new to the game, but everyone that I was playing with was like a Savage Raider. So, but like, I remember being so bored and they didn't want to take breaks and do it another day. And me being the person that I am, just sat there. Like that. Like that. Those were my feelings. Good afternoon, Hannah. Happy freaking 38 months. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. I hope you are well. Thank you for showing my emotions. Also, sounds good, Paige. Nice to meet ya. Very nice to meet ya. Once with my boyfriend and a friend, we did for like 2 hours a day. And yeah, no, it's just a lot. I know that you have months. So that's fine. But like, it's the fact that the other one could have been done in like an hour or two, and you had to do like 2 probably voyages to like learn how to voyage fish, to this, which is going to take hours. It's just like, it blows my mind. If they had made both of them equally as difficult, I probably wouldn't have had a problem. You know what I mean? Or like, I wouldn't have had an opinion. Not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just shocked. And 3 from my static. Sounds good. Let me know how long it takes as well, and if you clear it. Because you can't repeat floors if you die, right? Or do they add that into it? Oh, no worries. Be back and I'll answer ya. Thank you, Hannah. I hope you are well. It's very good to see you. Oh, maybe. Wait. Okay, I'm really bad at acronyms. Very, very, very bad at acronyms. In my head, that is creation manager. I'd have to, like, even if I know what things are, when they're acronyms, sometimes I don't get it. But I used, oh, got it. Oh my God. I didn't even connect Frontier developments. That's so sad. That is so freaking sad. No, I really enjoyed Planet Coaster, and I haven't played Planet Zoo as much as Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, though, by far has been my absolute favorite theme park game. I would call it a special interest in roller coasters. Not so much thrill rides, but I love roller coasters. I played all of the Roller Coaster Tycoons. I played so many roller coaster building games, but Planet Coaster to this day has been the top tier one. And even though so many have been released in the past year, I have not enjoyed them as much. And I really, 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 really hope, I don't know what the history of Frontier is at the moment. I really, 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 really hope that they design another roller coaster game or a theme park game, because I'm itching for one. And they seem to be the only company that has created one that I enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy. How the heck to play that game? I feel like Planet Zoo kind of threw you in. It was a very steep learning curve for me. Very, very, very steep. And then I stopped playing it because I'm not so into the design aspect. So yeah, that was it. It was kind of like The Sims, right? Where I was much more interested in the live play at first. And then with The Sims, at least you had Tool though. You could like grow and shrink things. What about roller coasters in real life? I'm still obsessed with them. I have like, I'm very, very obsessed with roller coasters. I had a blog for a long time that like would break down all the different roller coasters and like the history of them and shit. Like I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with roller coasters, and I would love to be able to travel the world and ride every single roller coaster. I don't know what it's going to be like in my 30s because your body changes, but like I would really, really, really love to do that. Once I learned the acronym, no, right? What was it? Today I learned people had to explain to me multiple times TDIL? Is that what people say? I literally, every time I see it, I'm like, I don't get it. Or like, TIL, yeah. I never understood it. Like, if you put TIL in front of something, it will take me a good, like, at least 30 seconds to a minute to register that it's an acronym, because I'll read it as TIL. My brain just doesn't do acronyms well. So that's why I uninstalled it. Oh, Hannah, were you hanging out when I played Planet Zoo? I don't know if you saw my gameplay of it. I tried to be chaotic in it, but they gated how much chaos I could cause. And then I was like, oh, damn. Because I think my park was failing. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to let the frickin' civilians get eaten by the animals. And I wasn't allowed to do that. Oh, and so I tried again. And play Elite sometimes when the... Wait, what's Elite? I read it as till not... Yeah, exactly. Well, even if it's capped, I think that it's like clickbait. Should have taken notes. I'll probably reinstall it again. I install it every so often. Whenever I need something to chill to. I do that a lot with sandbox games on my own. Because like I don't play them often as much. Because the work's so hectic. But... Oh, they're so good. Oh, got it. Oh, got it. I've never heard of this before. Through all the chaos of Planet Zoo Sims. Honestly, though. Honestly. I don't know what my most chaotic game to this day has been. Ah, makes sense, Angelo. It really sucks when acronyms are all the same. Every single time I like look up an acronym, because I Google acronyms pretty frequently, especially like when I'm reading on Reddit and shit like that. I always have to do like, what does this mean in this context or in this context? It is not NA. I am on EU, but I have an NA alt. That's my info. That's my info. The 100 Baby Challenge. Oh my god, I lost my brain playing the 100 Baby Challenge. That was too much. Too much noise. I couldn't handle it. Very involved if you want to get anything done. What kind of stuff do you do in space? I'm not super interested in space. So I need a selling point if I'm going to try it. Sell me on space. Tell me. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. This means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine, though. Let's keep looking. Oh, okay. So is it kind of like a base building thing? Because that I'm more interested in. Like, I really enjoyed, what was that space game that I played? It was like an FPS. It said that it was an FPS, but it didn't feel like an FPS. Oh, I can't even remember anymore. It was an MMO, but it originally was like they said that you could play with others, but you weren't actually able to play with others. And there was a lot of controversy. That's the word. Controversy around it. I can't remember, but it's a very good game. And now you can play with other people. Oh, got it. Got it. No Man's Sky. Yes, that game. I really enjoyed No Man's Sky. I very much enjoyed it. Space Graha, could you imagine? Everyone through... And honestly, though, Mama, listen. The thing that got me through to however many babies I had in the 100 Baby Challenge was the fact that I was playing as Michelle Visage. That was it. That's what got me through. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in undulations. What does undulations mean? I thought that meant something completely different. Oh, a Conyon. A flower that can move. It's an ice trap. It's a trap. When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a gift. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good, Ash, at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. She is being patronizing. Excuse me? She's like, you're good. You know what you're doing. Listen, I'm stepping in the poisonous flowers. Get poisoned, Meteion. Get poisoned. Waving curly line. That is not what I thought it was. I think yesterday there was also the word gesticulating. And I was like, I don't know this word in this context. So I don't think I actually know what gesticulating means. Unless I'm thinking of gyrating. Because I think, oh, it was gesticulating was used in reference to making gestures. I think, and that's what I understood as a new meaning. Wow, me learning words. Hello? Hi, I am I can't say what I'm going to say because Twitch won't allow me to say what I'm going to say. Age. I am above the age of 18. You spy nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grass with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Over there, Ash. Something big. Huge. Where's the huge thing? Also, is it cloudy? Do you want me to get them marble? Could you imagine? I just give them Audrey. I give them Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors. Suddenly see more. A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is a marble-like creature before you. Oh, it's an Adonis. The things around its mouth look like petals, but flowers and orbs on its head. You call those orbs? Okay. You can interact with it, Roy. Don't worry. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't even leave his room for days. What do you think, Ash? Would he like it? Why are you asking me if he would like it? It fucking ate him. It's probably not a good sort of memory. I'd rather not go near that thing. It's not a good sort of memory, Meteion. Meteion, you might feel people's feelings, but you clearly don't understand them. So not this one either. Finding a good flower is harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Ash, but can we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there? I'll pick something after that, I promise. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. I still haven't seen it. I know the music from it, but... And I'm also, like, I'm obsessed with Ellen Green. I'm, like, very, very, very obsessed with Ellen Green. I met her. I learned that she exists from Pushing Daisies. And after seeing her in Pushing Daisies, I, like, looked up everything that she was in. Remarkable actress, remarkable singer. Absolutely remarkable. Not words diction. Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. We're not native speakers, yes. But also it's I would say that a lot of it has to do with just the way that my brain functions versus what language I learned first. Because it doesn't matter what language I speak. It's like my brain kind of just functions in this way, and it's I guess it's just the way that it's wired. You should one day. I keep forgetting. I really, 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 really keep forgetting. It's a pain when it's a second language, so I feel that. Yeah. I can imagine. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Ugh, there's nothing. The shiny thing over there, what could it be? Is it a piss? Are we finding the Elpis? No, it's just a shiny object. It is a piss. Have you never seen an Elpis before? Ooh, Elpis flowers. They're here too. Okay, so she has. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're enteleckies. Wait. Why are you repeating yourself? She full on told us that they were enteleckies too. Like me, they feel pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes though. For others, they're always white and bright. Oh my god. The Hermes storyline is going to crush me, isn't it? Like, I'm going to get super like, it's already really sad, but like, I feel like Hermes is the main character of this expansion. This is zips, lips closed. Yeah, it's definitely a rhetorical comment. Oh my god. Just needs a big cry and a hug. I feel like he needs more than that. Like, I feel like I feel like the people around him don't understand him at all. But I don't know if it's because they haven't tried to, or if everyone just looks at everything like it's work. And thus everyone has depersonalized things. Because he personalizes everything. And it's not about like him being bad at it as much as it's he sees the good and he cares. Like I said this last time. I feel like Hermes cares too much. And it's not a read as he should care less, as much as it's like when you're surrounded by people who are... I don't know what the word is. The only word that I can think of right now is logical, but that's not the word that I'm trying to think of. Practical, maybe? Like he feels like he's the dreamer while the other people are the physical, like I can't even think of the words. I really can't think of the words. But I feel really bad for him. I don't think I could say that on Twitch. Maybe pragmatic? I know that there's a word that I'm thinking of, but I can't, like my brain can't reach it. It's like part of a locked door right now. My hands are like going to the door, but they can't open the door. Truly, the flower was dark in your home. Then do you have it too? A dark emotion. I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. Why is this making me emotional? Why am I about to cry? I've felt great fury and frustration. I've been plagued by doubt and anxiety. I dare say I have a few. I'm going to say the first one. Where's the all of the above? I didn't know whether or not the last one was all of the above, essentially. I see. Hermes has known the same. The feeling that part of you is gone, again and again, but no one notices. I feel like that's why he created Meteion. Like, I literally feel like he created Meteion so he could feel understood and seen and heard, and he wants Meteion to speak for him in a sense. Please, Ash, won't you lend it to me? Your pain and sorrow. Stop it. This feels like an Evanescence song. I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He knows, or he needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. This is gonna break me. I'm gonna get so fucking overwhelmingly broke. Truly, you'll do it. Honestly, the weather's actually good for this scene now. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. It means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. God. What was the scene yesterday that I said didn't feel super emotional? It like blows my mind how emotional that felt to me and how overwhelmed I feel this very second in comparison to whatever emotional scene we saw yesterday. Like that feels like, welcome to Trauma Walker. I feel like I'm about to get hit by a freaking wall. I really feel like I'm gonna get hit by a freaking wall. Where everyone around you is happy 24/7? No, I know. I think that that's what's like, okay, stop it. What is, oh no, this is wind. I was like, what is happening? What is this freaking... Okay. By the way, in about a minute, there's going to be an ad. As soon as that starts, I'm going to pause the story. I will be back. I won't continue any of the story till the ad is done, though, and you will have a game to play. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished. Oh shit, is there going to be a fucking cut? I thought that there were no cutscenes when there's a check mark. Oh, and is it going to be voiced?
Hermes!
Okay, I'm going to pause it here. We'll run the ad so that we can watch this all in one segment. I'm sorry to do this. I will see you very, very soon. I will breathe and hopefully release some of this. I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm back. Gasp. Hello. I cut you off. I cut you off, anxiety. I cut you off. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna cry in this cutscene.
Oh. You were waiting for me.
You've
Mobbing
finished
slander.
talking.
This is gonna be fucking
Yes.
rough. What did
We've
I
come
sign
to a
up
decision.
for?
My thanks for keeping Meteion company. Emmett Selk and Hithildeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would
Thank you.
follow me.
I appreciate it.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
I want to. I want to. Oh, we didn't even pick the flower. I'm just gonna kill them all.
Elpis flowers?
Go on.
Do it! Destroy his heart!
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Meteion has shared much with you. May we talk a moment?
Why does he look like he's trying to seduce me? Oh my god, the fireflies. Oh, the hedgehog. Oh my god. Come hither, eyes. Honestly, it looked like sex.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful.
I'm honestly really glad that they showed us Fandaniel's end.
But only for man.
Before this? Because I don't think I would have handled how...
Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought.
Fandaniel ends knowing...
Some
you know what I mean?
born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain, but they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread.
I don't like it.
But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. Owen asked what he thought as he kneeled beside the Elpis, or if he only did it at Meteion's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
This is hitting way too close to home. Glad I could be of service. Let's have no more brooding, eh? Oh, I could tell you about all the suffering. I'm gonna say glad I could be of service. That's a me thing to say. Oh,
To so willingly lend an ear to ease my burden. You are a strange one.
it's so simple, but it's so good, you know? You know?
The stars in the heavens.
And like,
Know
if
what
you
they
know,
are.
you know. Like, if you feel it, you feel it.
Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their
appreciate it,
lives
pantsless.
meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered
Anxiety.
cousins, I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteion and her sisters.
What sisters?
Sisters.
Hey,
She has a great many of
sisters!
them.
I'm done.
And they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of
Wait.
life. As one might expect,
What?
exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it.
Okay, I have fucking
But I have
goosebumps.
faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness.
Is this why he never got her approved?
It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow. Come, Meteion. Let us head back.
Interstellar probes, right? Cry early in the morning. First thing you wake up, you cry. Wait. Is she gonna see her sisters? No, could you imagine though? He wants you in bed. Honestly, I feel like we're gonna trauma bond. And we're gonna end up being lovers. Who thought that I could love Fandaniel? Okay, they picked the perfect character though. They picked the perfect character to do this with. Hi, John Paul. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you for the hug. Here's your clippy hug. I have to say, Mikode and Rothgar hugs. Rothgar's have a better hug on Mikode, but like our arms reach around. Like it's not like that awkward. Like whenever I hug another Mikode or an Elzen, there's like it's like a patting the back versus actually giving a hug. We have like the perfect dimensions. I can't. For cutting me off with the words emotional damage. Listen, this game was gonna give me emotional damage anyways. I was warned. I was warned Endwalker was gonna kill me. Like, the other expansions made me cry, but I've heard that Endwalker's gonna make me cry a lot more. Like tinted orange. It's currently tinted green because of the wind. But I don't have any. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go like this first. I'm gonna see whether or not night. Oh my god. Yo, that's why. I think I still had nightlight on from last night. I didn't realize that it turned off, or it didn't turn off. Oh my god, that's why all of my videos looked weird this morning. I didn't realize that you could see that. I thought that that just changes my monitor. Oh my god. Things are going to be bright now. Oh my god, all of those YouTube videos are all broken. They're all sad. There you go. I am so sorry. I had nightlight on. It might be that. Yeah, it was that. Because last night my eyes were hurting, so I turned it on. And I normally just have it scheduled. My bad. I'm full on shocked that that actually gets read for some reason. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, though. That's so dumb of me. Okay. In all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it is time I attend to my next task. As Emetzelk and Hythlodius are aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the I forgot about these. 7 were created for observation. And 7 must be unmade. Are we gonna watch them be unmade? You only noticed it today? Today was the first day that it happened. Yesterday I didn't have nightlight on. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as chief overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lycoloth would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species. Until they themselves starve and perish, they cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. Are we never going to see them? I want to know what animal this is. I want to know what the danger is. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hythe has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet, whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lycanonos have served their purpose. Doros has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course. Let us be off then. We return to the main aisle. I'm curious. Which Emetzelk do you like better? Emetzelk of the Source? Emetzelk of Elpis? I don't remember. Did Emetzelk have a... He's Hades, right? Oh my god, you actually bought the riding map? Roy, get out of here. I'm gonna fly over your fucking head. You're making me jealous. You're moving faster than me. I'm gonna fucking move faster. Oh my god, wait, are these them? I can't. Oh, does a mount move faster? Is there a faster moving mount? I didn't know that that was a thing. I feel like I liked... Sorry, we're going back to this. I feel like I liked Emetzelk's glam and Shadowbringers better. Hythe is icon in this one. Is faster? Does it say on it? Oh my god. As a riding map? Stop it. Stop it. Are both of them are Mog Station, yeah? I can't. Doros, are you hurt? Whatever happened here? The way that I want to buy them so that I move faster immediately. They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied. Even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Ash handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to Emetzelk, unneeded though it is. Is Meteion gonna watch her first death? Meteion, you stay here with Doros. But Hermes! The Lycanos must be reverted. I would spare you their pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours. But if you are intent on helping, then please follow my lead. And I hate to love him, but no, that's fair. Makes me weak in the knees. I feel like I prefer that it is necessary. There it is, our quarry. It's just freaking floating there. Within strike... This is a mount, right? Within striking distance at present. But if it feels threatened, it may well flee beyond our reach. Here is my plan. You will approach slowly in full view and draw the Lycleon's attention. Now, I warn you, its abilities are fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not, by my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for brief moments, and then give me time to catch it unawares. Toddy, are you being born? Toddy, happy 36 months. Happy 3 years, bitch! I really, really appreciate it. I hope you've been well. It's very good to see you. I still can't believe that that's a quote of mine. Bothang. Bothang. Hi, Toddy. Hi, hi, hi. Reborn with faint white. It showed how much he'd fallen. I don't know, because I don't think about him as pure right now. But we'll see. We'll see as I get to know him. I currently hate Emmett Selk. I liked him by the end of Shadowbringers, but I hate him currently. But larger. Is that one of the... Is it the Golden Chocobo mount? One of them? Sort of Stockholm Syndrome, right? All of you who have been here for 3 years. Can you fucking believe it? I didn't think I would be streaming for 3 years. I'm not going to lie. So I'm very shocked. Thank you for hanging out with me for 3 years. Holy crap. Holy crap. Ready? Then let's begin. Oh, do I just come here? Oh, we fight the orb? Sorry, Toddy, I will read what you said in a second. I say hello to you, and then I immediately am like, goodbye. Goodbye. I fully didn't understand what he said. I don't know why we're fighting balls. How does this affect it? I have no clue. Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I've been okay. I've been okay, thank you. Very excited for you, though. Got it, May. No, that's fair. That's fair. Stand in front of the Lycon and keep its attention. Wait, how do I keep your attention? Oh, shit. I didn't even see this. I didn't see the destination, the glowing thing. Oh, my God. That's even if you say hi, Lissa, and I get distracted very easy. Is he gonna fall on the ground? Wait, are you a white mage? What is this? What are you? I feel like he's a white mage. That was not Verero. That was Arrow, right? Arrow 3. I want shit that disappears like that. Yeah, you've had 3 years of me doing it.
Please. Forgive me. May
That's rough.
you and your kin
That
find
is
peace
fucking rough.
wherever your souls may drift in the underworld. May you find tranquil seas.
My God. Okay, I didn't think that it was that intense. That is like...
Be not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again.
I'm very curious.
Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
Damn. I'm very curious if he's like this because he created them, or if he became a creator because he's like this.
If that be your want, we are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down
Holy.
your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
This is one of those moments where, because his emotions are so intense for it, I can't relate unless I don't feel emotional over this. But I recognize how emotional he is. I don't know if anyone else felt the same way about this cutscene.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do
Deeper
not
cost for his
belong
job
here.
over time. That's what I feel too.
Leave to replace another.
He has like very, very big emotions.
Replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction?
That got me emotional.
I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Van Daniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
I would smack her.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry, but I would full on smack
If you would
Meteion
still
right
consider
there.
me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts.
Like, I
Meanwhile-
understand
Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
that him being angry does, like,
Tis no trouble
I
at
don't
all.
know.
Take as long as you require.
Like, I would have thought that she would be more able to,
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
talk to him through his feelings versus just tell him to stop. You know what I mean?
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
No, I know she can't deal with the
Aye.
emotions. I don't know if that... See, this is the thing, right? Where at this point, I don't know whether or not that's a flaw in her creation or not, or if that's what she's intended to do. You know what I mean? Like, was she created to be fully sentient, or was she created as just a tool? I guess don't answer that, because that might come up. To hold himself accountable to his outbursts. I don't know if I like that. That really upsets me. Like, not I don't like that as in I don't like that that's in the story. I just like that really, really irks me. That really, 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 really irks me. That's the right way to go about it. And there's another, yeah. Doesn't comprehend things as much as herself, because, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Meteion, I guess, Meteion has zero, like, Meteion hasn't lived. You know, she hasn't experienced anything for herself as much as she's experienced the feelings of others. What's really, really bothering me right now about Hermes is if he created Meteion to get him to stifle his emotions and shit, like, this is gonna wreck me. Like, if we have more scenes like that, this is gonna absolutely wreck me. I'm not gonna be able to handle it. Anything else I had to say on that? I really didn't like her silencing him from an emotional perspective. That felt like it stabbed me a bit. You know what I mean? She does have a soul, I think. I feel like she must have a soul. Like, I feel like when they were talking about it earlier, whether or not the architects were gonna like what they were gonna label her as, I feel like they're gonna label her as a proper being, which is very weird that they could create Excuse the words and terminology I'm using right now. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to get across with the words that I don't have. She's a proper being. And all these like people without freaking souls, they're not proper beings, okay? Oh God. But see, that's what I thought, but now I feel like that's not true, May. I thought that it was for him to better understand his emotions, but I feel like in that cutscene, it felt like, I don't know, because it felt like she wasn't supporting him as much as she was stifling him. You know what I mean? But again, we've only seen, that was our first real big scene of watching Meteion actually comment on his feelings. The other Lycleons have been taken care of. The incident is resolved, and life in Elpis continues as normal, or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, maybe that's the word that was. Did I say rational before? I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there is a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. That's the other thing. I hate the idea of heaven and like the afterlife or like things being like I absolutely hate the idea. And that's been hitting me hard with this whole like with Hermes side of it, because I understand how he feels about that. Like I can't. Oh, May, that might have been too long. Feel free to break that up into 2 sentences. Yet has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? Yo, I'm feeling so tense. We just started and I'm feeling so tense. I can't. Like everything has a soul, even if they say it doesn't. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I would understand that. She does feel like she's a... She feels like she's a learning AI. She feels like... I don't know whether or not she actually feels emotions herself, though. That's what I'm curious about at the moment. I don't want the answer to that because I feel like I will learn that in this. But I feel like at the moment, I don't know if she has the... not intricacies, but like the functions of feeling for herself, as much as she's someone who absorbs everything that's around her. I'm very curious if they do touch on that, though. Where to now? If there is anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not outright refused his position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. I cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist. Then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Ash? Will you continue along with us? Wow, I didn't even get to choose? Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. I feel like I'm about to start shaking. What is happening, Endwalker? If you follow me, we will first head back towards Anagornonas. Trauma dumping, let's go somewhere else. Honestly, though. Oh, I didn't expect it to be him. I fully didn't expect it to be him. I thought it was going to be someone else. I don't know why I didn't think that Fandaniel was going to have any 3-dimension. You know? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on that, May. Oh, got it. Got it. Is it complicated, bitch? I'm just genuinely surprised, but I'm very happy about it. I think that they picked the perfect character to do this with. I'm just surprised because I thought that Fandaniel was going to be like over for some reason. I am very curious if we're ever going to meet Awesome, but I feel like we can't. I feel like he's just never going to be around. That's my hypothesis right now. From here, we follow the path northwards to Notonios. There we will find one of the Neos, which facilitate travel between the islands of Elpis, so the teleporter. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need to use the device together once, and henceforth you will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? We shall. Okay, straight up, I don't know where the hell any of these things are. I was trying to help someone get their ether currents the other day, and I completely had forgotten that you even needed to do this shit. Which is hilarious, because I did it on my main and my alt, and I freaking forgot. Listen, my brain literally doesn't remember shit. Here we are, Notonius. This Neos will take us to Camilios Zervaros, the western island. That is right there, looming large over us. Hello, Bits. Get your fucking hands up. Bits, thank you for the 25 biddies. I really appreciate it. Hello, hello. I hope you're well. It's very good to see you. Step this way and we can soon admire the view from above. They're treating this as if it's not an aetheryte. Like, as if it's something special. It's just an aetheryte.
I present to you Calamelios Zephyros.
Gamalelios. I can't even say it. I just heard it and I can't say it.
Here you will find a number of testing facilities.
It's an aetheryte elevator,
as well as
though.
the observation hub of Poiton Oikos.
Poiton Oikos.
Right then. Let's begin by...
Bing. Oh my god.
Well, an Arrayus. How delightful.
It's so cute. Spriggans are so cute. Look at its dumbass face. Its cute little smile. Stop it.
And what, pray tell, is that?
It's a shark. It's a shark.
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago.
Spriggans are so cute. I don't know if I like
Sharks
Pisces
are
more
among
than
the
Spriggans
most
or not.
popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept.
Because Pisces are my favorite by far.
At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst, concepts with multiple heads or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. Here we are.
This is how I feel every Rothgar is inside, by the way. The shark is every Rothgar's emotions. Whoa, who just came? Guessing words, we are Bits. Who's that? The chonky shark, right?
That was too close.
Is that
Are you
Heidelin?
unharmed?
Is that fucking Heidelin?
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Banar, that we should meet you here.
It is! Oh my god, I have freaking goosebumps. So we're gonna hear the
As I
Heidelin creation
mentioned
story?
earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire,
Oh my
is
god,
when
I hate
we
it.
return to the star.
I hate it because I have such goosebumps.
Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work.
She's a retiree. She's
Banar is her
volunteering with the
name,
animals.
and she is the previous Azem.
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number.
Excuse me. Am I Heidelin? I'm just kidding. I know I'm not Heidelin, but like, I have Heidelin's job. I have her soul stone. That is the biggest fucking plot twist. But like clearly she becomes a goddess and like clearly like she changes her path and shit like that. But like, what the crap? Oh, even before, I've never heard of Vina before this,
so
before
young.
14.
You must make an effort to frown less often.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
Unruly?
How is
Excuse
he,
me.
if I may ask?
I'm unruly.
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the
that's
brink
better.
of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Yeah.
You know I am.
I know that Vina
Now then.
gave her
You are-
body to be Heidelin. That's how I knew this was Heidelin. Like, I recognized her face, but I was like, oh, no, this is 100%. It's not just like someone who looks similar. I can't remember who told me, though. I think it might have been Fane Daniel.
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Oh. Got it. She knows.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you. Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
The fuck?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Oh, I didn't know that. I need more robes for my wardrobe. Let's go. Okay, this is like... This is a really great palette cleanser. But like, this is... What? Okay, that sounds a lot, or rather like the Blessing of Light. Does it protect you from enthralling, or from enthrallment by primals by any chance? I don't know which one I want to say. I feel like the Blessing of Light response is better. Because I don't know why, like, but I'm curious if they know about primals, or like if primals are even in there freaking feels too safe. I feel like it, yeah. But they know what primals are. That's why I kind of want to click this, because I'm like, do you know what a primal is? Like, are primals even of your time yet? But like, at the same time, maybe they do know what primals are, because she becomes... A question always gives you more info. Oh, does it? Is that like a rule in Final Fantasy? Or is that just like a rule in life? Are you just telling me how to be a person? Oh, seems like it might provide more insight. I think I'm gonna... Oh, you mean in general? Yeah, you're just teaching me how to be a person. Thank you, Pantsless. Do you know how conversations work, Flamez? No. I genuinely don't. I don't know how I made it this far. Oh.
Primals, you say?
No, I'm making a joke, Pantsless.
Well, I'm
Don't
not
worry.
familiar with such beings. But if they enthrall by warping the balance of ether, then yes, the magic would afford you a measure of protection.
Let's
I
go.
gather from your question that you are not ignorant to its presence.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
I am just full on unable to speak. I have been for 3 expansions and 1 base
The
game.
reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days.
Iore.
You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
Oh, that makes more sense now. Like, I knew that, but like the fact that they were put right next to each other, I'm like, okay, I understand more. I understand better what's happening.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours.
Wait, how did...
How very exciting. I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown. And there's not
Elsa?
more unknown than the future.
Elsa! Stop it.
Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass.
I wonder if they did that on
regardless of our
purpose.
supposed foreknowledge. So you needn't worry for us.
Because they
More
have other
importantly,
Frozen
that
references
you should
in the
go to
game.
such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest. Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
Little creepy.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself.
I
As a
do remember
representative of the
that.
convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
But I don't know if that has anything to do with anything at the moment. I didn't connect that to anything. And I don't know if I want that connected to anything just yet. Unless that was
Why
just a
don't we
comment.
move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest.
Oh, got it, babe.
If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
Oh, so you're in the new housing district. Got it. Got it. She's the only one who got housing in the... Got it. In Elpis. Got it.
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it. Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
This is like really weird. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. Feel about what? Just the whole Heidelin storyline right now. How often do they pop up? I think every 10 to 15 minutes I have it set to. Because I can't even remember what the hell that is. Not that. Oh, Half-Naked Rothgar, let's go. Okay, let me talk this out really quick. So Heidelin, potentially... Heidelin is the one who created me, or like gave me this protection in the future, but she was the Awesome. But whichever Awesome is currently the one was who Emmett Salkin I thought I was created by. They thought I was that familiar. So does that mean, don't answer this, does that mean I have Vinod's soul? Like, are we 2 halves of the same whole? Because at this point, I thought I was... Don't answer. Yeah. I thought I was the same half of the whole of the current Awesome. But then also brings the question of... If you take on the position of another person of the convocation, do you then take on their soul and essentially become one? Thus, was every Fandaniel the same person? And it's kind of like you get the position because you actually have the same soul. This is what's going on in my head right now. Or do you really not want answers? I'm going to hold off for a second. Because, like, I think I'm enjoying being confused right now. I kind of like this fake lore that I'm creating about 14. You missed this, May. I created a conspiracy theory yesterday that Y'shtola is actually Hythe. And that they're the same soul. I don't know whether or not any of my friends are of the Ancients, but if Y'shtola was one of them, she would be Hythe, and I can't figure out who Emmett Selk would be, but I think Estinian might be Fandaniel. You know, I'd be on that bus. Listen, I feel like that's... What is Dawn Trail gonna be like? If this is Endwalker, honestly, I feel like Dawn Trail's gonna feel like such a weird-ass freaking expansion, because we spent so much time in this world about these things. I don't know how they're gonna connect the two, and I don't think that they are trying to connect the two. I'm very curious. Oh my god. Emmett was Emmett. I don't know what friend he would be. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who he would be. There's an answer to this in Shadowbringers. While you and Y'shtola are examining the records of Andir, if you want to look at it. Okay. Remind me. Okay, you can remind me this. Where is Andir? What was Andir? Was that in the Rectica? Because all I'm remembering right now is the walls of the final day, and that's it. That's all I remember. Or, like, that's the only image I'm getting right now. My apologies, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with this matter, which I'd rather not leave unresolved. It involves finding a certain concept engraved crystal and quick-fingered Aureas, which made off with it. An Aureas, you say? I think we might have seen the culprit before being distracted by that business with the shark. Would you like us to follow its ethereal trail? Okay, straight up though, the fact that a shark just almost attacked Hythe, but like no one's trying to be like, oh, we gotta like destroy this creature because it's being like freaking... Why? Why was that not brought up? That's so weird. That would, of course, lead us only to the Aureas. There is no guarantee that it hasn't dropped or stashed the crystal that you seek. Please, even that much would be enormously helpful. While you are hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor just in case. Could I ask you to join the search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land to the west of here. Many thanks. There is a small bridge leading into Point and Oikos. Let us meet up there once we've exhausted our efforts. Also, straight up, sorry, we're like, today is the day of me just talking for hours. Like, we're not even playing the game. The whole Garlean story now feels like it's not connected at all. Oh, it's in Lakeland? Okay, I don't remember anything that's happened in Lakeland at this point. That's been wiped from my memory. Still keep me in the dark for now. But yeah, I can't even... Yeah. I think Rectica was the thing that gave me the most. That I ride the whale to get to? You mean the one that I ride, Bismarck? Oh, got it. Got it, May. Bismarck the First. Yes, okay. I remember that. I don't remember... Lakeland is Ilmeg? No. Ilmeg is its own place? Ilmeg is the Pixies. Lakeland is... Is there a beast tribe there? Is a purple trees. Is there a beast tribe there? Is a zone outside of the Crusarum? That one doesn't help. Is it where the dwarfs are? Okay, it is the dwarfs. Okay. That's how I remember it. Okay. Yeah, I remember Lakeland now. Listen, connect things to beast tribes and I will understand because that is my life. Do I know anything about the beast tribes? No. But do I know where the beast tribes are? Yes. The other day, I was trying to buy that music roll that's in the MOG, the Moogle Tombstone event, and I knew that it was with the snake people, and I was like, I don't know what this zone is called. I didn't know if it was the fringes or the locks, and I was like, but I know that there are snake people, and I know the map, so I'm going to open both the locks, like the map for the locks and the fringes, and I will know exactly where they are. Our last searcher returns. I'm afraid that the Oreas no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't suppose you fared much better. No, I did. I found it. Here's the crystal. Here's the meth. The crystal! Well done. Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale without missing the concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things? I've often been asked to do so. I've done a lot of fetch quests. Traveling and searching go hand in hand. I'm going to say this. I'm going to sound smarter than I am. You travel often then. It seems we have something in common. Long ago, when I held the seat of Ozum, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search for answers to people's problems. Naturally, the need for such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor. Yet I am eager to come running. Oh my god, if the fucking Ozum is someone that I know, I'm gonna lose it. Yet I am eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That is what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times has my presence been requested, my opinion sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is, the way one thing leads to another. Wouldn't you agree? So Ozum is an MMO player? Yes. Yes. Ozum, that is what the role takes. That's what the job requires. That is it. That's absolutely it. Also, wait, am I on level... I was going to ask this before, because I'm too scared to look up patches. Because I don't want spoils. But are we in 6.0 until level 90? Or is there like a 6 point something before that? Because I don't want to like have the wrong title of my stream. Okay. And then beyond that, we have the... I'll talk to Baines about it after. I'm assuming part 1 and part 2 are two... Like that's just patches. Like of the story, it's just 2.6.1, 6.2, I don't know. We'll talk to Baines about it later though. But like I've been scared that I've had the wrong patch in my title. At the expansion level cap. Got it. And then do you know if the New Game Plus things are broken up by patches? Also, in about 20 seconds, there's going to be an ad. As soon as that starts, I'm going to take a short break, go to the washroom, come back. I won't have any story during the break, but you will have a game to play, and then we'll continue. Thank you again for your timely help. Now then, 'tis time I return this stolen property. If you would go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to the task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. So this is Heidelin's home. Heidelin's humble abode. I wonder if she still lives here. I wonder where freaking Heidelin even lives. Like, where she is right now. Where are you, girl? Where are you? Hey, speak. Think. The amount of times I've heard that this week because I'm going through the main story again. If Inat says it, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. If that's her catchphrase before she's Heidelin, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Oh, okay, there's the ad. I will see you soon. Okay, I totally wasn't eating. I totally wasn't eating, okay? I totally wasn't, okay? Story made me hungry. I've been feeling a lot of things, and then I got hungry. Okay, I'm back. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea. Nom noms is important. Sometimes it is. All the time it is. Sometimes I get myself to do it, other times I don't. Please be red. Please. It's not red. Oh, it is.
A wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit.
Oh, it's the
There's
theme.
plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like.
Walk free.
Now then,
Walk free.
will you tell us your tale?
No. I'm not allowed to say. My mommy said don't talk to strangers. I'm choosing to listen to my mommy right now. A calamity called the Final Days has befallen the world. The world has been sundered, broken into shards. Mankind is being forced to flee the star. Hi, Foxglove. I don't know. Because I want to say that the Final Days is coming just to see whether or not Vinod knows about the Final Days. I feel like only Heidelin would know about the Final Days. The broken into shards, 100% I would tell Heidelin. Because she would understand that. But I also, I don't want to say mankind is being forced to flee the star. Well, then again, do they know that I'm from Etheirys? I'm thinking way too hard. There's no wrong choice here. I know that there's no wrong choice. It's just, what would I say? I would just sit here in silence. Where's my ... Where's my ellipses? I'm going to say that mankind has forced... I feel like I have to trust my not gut instinct on this one. Because that one might hit harder. Walk free!
Why don't you start from the beginning?
A very good place to start. And have ties to Azim? But I don't know what they know. Like, I don't know what their world is like at the moment. You know what I mean? I know what they know about me, but I don't know what they know about what, like... Because they knew about the emotion flower thing. You know what I mean? They know more than I think that they know. This is a beautiful rendition of the song. Oh, I'm full on telling them everything. So now they know what they become. You know, right? Anxiety, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, though. Please. Did I just create depression? Did I just full on create depression?
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
I think I created depression and anger
While
and
not
rage.
the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous.
Wow! Calling me a fake
What of you, Vanar?
gaslighting hoe. She's like, I know it. I must merge with Heidelin now.
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale.
Wait, so there was a Final Days.
Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself, why I would do what I did.
Wait.
Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Hydaelyn?
Okay, so she doesn't even know who Hydaelyn is.
Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance. But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future whence he came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility.
I don't like that. I don't like that response. I feel like that was way
I see
too...
no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
Well, where is your home, Bish? Why don't you give me your address? Tell me where you live. I'll come visit.
True.
Can I have a large
I
plot
note
there?
also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which he must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Alternatively,
Dox yourself, right?
she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Okay, theory crafting.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact.
I'm supposed to kill Meteion.
If
Meteion's
the
a
final days
problem.
are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear.
Meteion is the cause of the
Yet despite
final
being
days.
afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Yeah, I feel like...
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed.
I don't know. In my head, I believe
And
that
if
the final days
Hydaelyn
always
is
has to
indeed
happen.
me, she would believe the same.
It's kind of like the Ice Age and whatever the other one's called.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously
world just
entertaining
resets?
the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched
Oh, this
tale?
one's Twitter.
Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity.
Wow, I'm at...
I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman. To
But you were.
sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem.
very on point and character for you, and I agree with you.
You claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
I don't know. No.
Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Because you have emotions and feelings and you felt bad for the things you were doing, right? Is that not it? That would be it. That's what I thought. You
I
have
will
a
allow
conscience.
that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me.
Okay.
But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
But what if it was for the better? Also, hi, Dayton. Dayton is what I'm calling you now. Let's
You
go.
do
Is it your
not
birthday?
know me. I've had my fill of your fiction.
Hi, hi, hi.
I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
This is a good one, Meg. This is a very, very, very good one.
Emmett Selk! Wait!
I like how they refer to him as Emmett Selk. But I guess his name is Emmett Selk. It's not just Emmett. Like, it's not like
You've seen much of Elpis
John hyphen
already.
Paul.
If you have any observations to
Or
share,
like different,
I should like
you know what
to
I mean?
hear them.
It just feels like Selk is his last name. More like Emmett Selk, please. Please. Oh, probably your favorite cutscene. Interesting. I really, really enjoyed the, I don't know if you were here, Fox. The one with the flower where you give Hermes a flower fucking broke me, #1. But that has been my favorite so far. I feel like this has been the most informative so far. But, yeah. Is his title though? Is it his title? I can't remember. I can't remember if it's his title or not. That I was going to ask that earlier, but I forgot to. My badge is that way. I think you have to change it. Like, I think you always have to manually change it. When he would get moody. Dynamis is the key to all of this. Hermes and Meteion are somehow involved. I'm still trying to make sense of it all. Okay, okay. I don't know anything about Dynamis. I can't remember what they've said about Dynamis, other than it's a crystal so far. But Hermes and Meteion are somehow involved is genuinely, like, I feel like Meteion's existence is actually not a good thing. I don't know why. The emotional energy that's weaker than ether. Got it. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to say this. I feel like something went wrong with Meteion.
Hermes and his creation Meteion, you say? If Dynamis is the self-same energy as Akasha, as it likely seems, then those two may well be at the center of the calamity to come. This warrants further investigation.
It's not necessarily that her existence is futile, like her existence is going to create it, but like maybe
With
she
that
uncovers
settled,
something
Tis time for action.
that destroys the
Missing
world.
pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete.
Oh god, I have goosebumps.
And you will have your answer. Now suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest.
I would hate to be Meteion. It's Hades. Right? He's Hades. You can tell me who he was in the trial.
Have faith. If Emmett
Okay.
Selk is the man Azum described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
I didn't understand that, but we'll see. Hades is... So is Hades his born name? I thought Hades was a primal. Isn't Hades a primal? You get the title. If you aren't, you just go by your actual name. Okay. I thought, for some reason, I kept thinking that Emmett was his real name. I thought Hades was a primal. I can't remember what Hades looks like, though. Like, I'm to believe that the Warrior of Light was also a primal? Then again, this is the same question I had before that I got confused by. So I guess I'm back in the same boat where I'm thinking the way that I used to, and then it's not actually true, where every trial does not mean that it is a primal. But for some reason in my head, it's a primal, even though it's not. So the primal was named after him. Oh, okay, got it. Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Shall we begin our investigations then? I am acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor, received by the chief overseer of Elpis, of the man himself. I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteion, and I have good idea of where we might begin. It's really hard not to have goosebumps. I think I'm overwhelming myself with this, though. Not like I'm overwhelming myself. I need to stop. I think I have too many thoughts about what I think is happening, or what I'm thinking too much about what... I'm making too many theories in my head right now. And so I'm feeling emotional about the theories that I'm thinking of, and like not even just the... like what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Just go with the vibe and feels. I don't know if my brain can do that right now. Like I'm not intentionally trying to theory craft. It's just happening. You know what I mean? I think the questions will come to you after stream. Probably. Probably. Straight in my head too. Who am I kidding? Nothing straight in my head, right? Oh my God. There is a lot of lore. I do like, see, this is why, so Pantsless earlier asked if they could remind me about things that happen in Shadowbringers. And I think my main reason for not wanting to know that stuff is because I know that this game is so thick and juicy with shit that even if I wasn't as forgetful as I am, I would have forgotten points like this. And I feel like that's the way that this game was meant to be consumed, for you to sit in confusion for a long while. And I think I'm enjoying that portion of it. Like, I think I'm really, really enjoying that. See you the woman standing in front of yonder building. Her name is Ismin. She is one who made the arrangements for my stay in Elpis, and from what I recall, she has held her position here for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insights. Go and ask her your questions, and I will keep drawing out answers if need be. But I leave the choice of topic up to you. An unending journal, so you can go back in time. That makes sense. I honestly, like, I haven't been reading all of the cutscenes of doing it again on the alt right now, because a lot of it's boring in The Realm Reborn, especially in the beginning. I'm only at, like, level 23. But the ones that are, like, pivotal, like, I had no freaking idea, because I think I skipped this part of the story. I had no idea La Habrea was in one of the dungeons, like one of the level 20 dungeons. I can't remember what it is. It's not the Tam Tams. It's something else. The one with the mites. I had no idea he was even there. But I didn't do that part of the story. I think I have zero context of La Habrea. Yeah, Todorok. That one. I just did that this morning on the alt. And I had absolutely no idea. Like our characters would? Yeah. Oh, got it. Got it. That I didn't know. That I didn't know whether or not we knew. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. The following event cannot be skipped. Okay. GG Dragon. Greetings, Esmin. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes and was wondering if you might indulge him. Certainly, Miss Venar. Anything to be of service. What is it you wish to know? What kind of person is Hermes? What are Hermes' interests? What kind of person is he? Well, I can only answer from my own experience, but I would describe him as a quiet man, reserved, you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. Me, not really. I'm not reserved. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not Hermes, okay? I need to not be Hermes. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. The man is a walking archive when it comes to life forms. He can discuss any species in incredible detail, and is leading the authority on concepts with power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else here? How long has Meteion been here? Do you know of Meteion's ability? Oh. I'm gonna ask her about the abilities. I genuinely want to know how long Meteion's been alive, but there's also sisters of Meteion. I think I'm gonna ask if they know about the abilities. Oh, got it. Got it. Is Meteion evil? I don't see. This is the thing. I don't think Meteion is evil. I genuinely think Meteion discovers something. Like, I think that she's... Because she takes on everything, right? Like, how could she not discover something, right? And we live in a world currently, like, everyone's super happy, and, what's it called? Hermes is the only one who's experiencing another emotion, right? So I feel like she's gonna uncover that there's something bad in this, like, perfect world, if that makes sense. It's no secret that she is highly unusual familiar. Of late, the chief often makes rounds with her, like a mother hen raising her chick. I understand that she is able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind, exactly how she was created. With that talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies, I wish I could explain her nature more in depth, but I've not had the occasion to talk with Chief Hermes. Do you wish to know, or do you wish you knew him better? Do you trust him? Ooh. I'm gonna say, do you trust him? Exactly, May. I beg your pardon, I've known Chief Hermes for years. Though I cannot say we are close, he has never withheld information to the detriment of our duties, if that's what you mean. Forgive us. We seem to have veered slightly off course here. If there perhaps is someone who could tell us more about Meteion, that would be Tiamama. He has similar expertise with flying concepts, and is more eager to discuss the subject. I don't trust the fact that he has sent... Sorry, like, my brain is just going wild, okay? I don't trust the fact that Hermes has sent other Meteions to other worlds at the moment without even getting her prototype approved. Like, you can't deny that Meteion is... This isn't good. Or, like, this, it's not that this isn't good as much as this isn't the... Oh, God. You'll find him conducting his observations on the bank of the streams, somewhere to the east. Like, he's being sus. I like Hermes, but, like, he's being sus, is he not? He's being shady. Oh, and, unless you take particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. We shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your insight. Think nothing of it. If there ought anything else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Yes, exactly. Come, I think we've taken enough of Ismin's time. How is that sus? It's sus. This is the thing. I think Hermes has really good intentions. I don't think that he's actually trying to be sus. But I think that I don't think that the motive is sus. I think that everything that comes around it is sus. Everything is sus. Yes. Our investigation is off to a fine start. Wouldn't you agree? Is it? I learned nothing. From here, I propose we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the resident observers. If you could track down the colleague Ismin mentioned. While I feel compelled to interject once or twice during that previous conversation, you seem more than capable of drawing out answers. All I ask is that you watch your footing around the stream. We can meet back here once you finish speaking to Tiamaios. Find the red-suited Meteion, please. Where is that? Yes, I am Tiamos. But please keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. The following event... Oh. I was reading that as if he was saying it. The following event may be skipped. Or may not be skipped. Oh my god. So... what is it you wish to speak about? Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? What do you think of Chief Hermes' flying creations? Ooh, do I go in hard? I can't. Oh, no worries. No worries, no worries, no worries. I hope it goes smoothly. Thank you for hanging out, May. It was very good to see you. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. And that dragon has a great day. Goodbye! I'm going to say this. What do you think of his flying creations? Do you think they're good? Chief Hermes' work, a worthy subject indeed. Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are there other creators here, though? Like, are there people who create, like, water monsters and shit like that? And we're just, like, not being introduced to them? Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever I'm wondering if they don't live in Elpis, those creators. Like, there's different, like, there's 6 or whatever elemental areas. Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. Actually, okay, this no comments on this. I don't remember which merging was the first one. Which calamity was the first one. I don't remember if it was wind, but maybe that's connected too. What sets the chief creations apart, however, is how they benefit from the boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. The rejoinings. I don't know if they're connected yet. Birds that climb so high that... I don't think they're connected, though. Birds that climb so high that they disappear from view. Others which traverse the boundless sky in moments, and all without riding the currents. I know of none save he who can conceive such marvels. Even we who prize elegance of form above all else are dumbfounded by his genius. Why not mimic his process? Meteion 2 is a marvel then? Meteion 2? Oh my god. As I was saying that, I was like, that sounds like something else. I'm gonna ask about Meteion. Oh, you don't know if they ever said which order? I thought that they did. I thought that there was like there was a diagram and they were like, first came this calamity and then came this calamity. My opinions on the matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteion as a concept, I have never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift of communicating via emotions, but otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes should choose to submit Meteion's concept to the Bureau of the Arc... So they don't know that he's been sending them as probes. Then will the design be registered for public scrutiny? Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Hello, Shogun. Hello. It's very good to see you. Of course, if he came to me, a fellow artisan, looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Got it. I hope work went well today. Welcome in. Do you know of Dynamis and Intelekis? I could tell you more of Meteion's nature if you like. Ooh. No, we're not gonna gossip that hard yet. Dynamis and Intelekis? Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Elpis that exhibited properties of one or the other? It must have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of— oh, interesting— of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? Nope. Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered that you sought my insight, but I cannot afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. Now, I must return to my observations. Surely you have your own tasks to attend to? Did I fail that conversation? Now I wish that I gossiped about Meteion. If I ended that freaking conversation. Wow. Vana, I failed. Back already? That was quick work. You were obviously clever enough to head off any of that rambling I can't even say Ismene mentioned. So, have you any new findings to share? I see. Even an expert in the field had little understanding of Meteion's capabilities, let alone awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in as much as the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Meteion as his personal project, and could provide no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person with significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach any definitive conclusions. Failed back to a Realm Reborn? Could you imagine? I would lose it. I would lose it. Oh wait, do I have to talk to you again? My bad. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I feel like Hermes now, I feel like he's researching shit that people were like, either it's not fruitful or like we shouldn't be looking into this. We're gonna uncover the truth. At present, the strongest link we have of the final days is the power of Dynamis and the entelechies which can control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in depth, except Hermes, it seems. Thus I am inclined to stay on our current course, and learn all we can about our chief overseer and his familiar. And on that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell me about Meteion, aside from her unorthodox method of communication? There are more like her. She has sister. Uh-oh. Every single time I see the word sisters, all I can think of is, hey, sisters! I never even watched James Charles. That's the thing. I hardly know anything about him, but it's like the Tana Mojo freaking voice alert that I have. It's like the only thing that I know of her. The only thing. Hey, sisters! She and her sisters were created to journey to the stars and search for intelligent life. Ooh, which one do I want to say? I'm going to say she has sisters. I'm going to leave it kind of vague. I rather wish you mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? They travel the stars. They're looking for entelechies. They're looking for intelligent life. So these siblings of hers now travel at a great expanse in search of deeper meaning. Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unsolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue. One we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to Perpetua Crystalline, not far from here. Just follow the path to the west. For Uncle Lecky, they are. The sisters are looking for... I hate myself. Oh god, I hate it. Okay. Hi, Vana. This tower and the one further along are both part of the Perpetua Crystalline, the facility where the archives where they archive all of Elpis's observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here, is it? I shall cut my architecture lessons short and see that those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there anon. You say anon too? Everyone says anon. Everyone's anon. You're welcome. I don't know what I said that made you laugh, but you're welcome. When are you going to explain the masks, bruh? You have questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Indeed. So you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors. We should have sufficient data of our official records. The way she turned. Now, what is it you wish to speak with me about? I like how she put me in the corner. She was like, go over there. The Chief Overseer, Personal's research project, and by that I assume you mean Meteion. Masks where? They're everywhere. Everyone's mask here. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Meteion appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Galeen shared with me. Galeen is my partner, a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night. When she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Meteion heavensward. Heavensward? Is that a word? A host of them. I thought heavensward was just like a fucking made-up word. What does it mean? What the fuck is heavensward? For several days, she would speak of the scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she has ever witnessed. Towards heaven? Stop it. That's it? Oh my god. Oh, stop it. Okay, I get it. The way I couldn't forget or word of heaven. Word of heaven. I can't. Now I have some Jesus song stuck in my head. Breath of heaven, hold me together. Okay, that sounds like a story I would like to hear. Hi, Vina. Thanks for fucking eavesdropping. Mistress Vina, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Where the hell are we? Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Flames, what? What? Pray, do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after the task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with a retelling of the sight which so delighted your Galeen? Of course. Or you could hear it from her lips directly if you prefer. At the present, she is observing the subject in Metabaeosis Thalassia. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the ocean, the world's oceans, recreated in such sublime detail. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Vina. Even though such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. So the surface is Aetheris. Indeed they do. 'Tis a rest well deserved of long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered for the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as Azim. And what would Elpis be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as a basis of many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much enduring passion as you. I dare say, there is not a soul alive more worthy of return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. GG Baines. I would be honored. Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Galeen in person? Then allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. I will take you up to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. That would be most helpful, thank you. Are we gonna get the dog? Wait. Why did I never put two and two together that Vana was Azim if she was hugging the dog? I'm fucking Vana. That's my familiar. Bro, I'm Heidelin. That's one of the moments where it's like, you went too far. You went too far. You're not like literally the same person. Stop it. You said I can't wait to never see you again, right? Right? You think you understand what's going on? You open your mouth? Listen. Listen. Baines like expects me to actually know what's happening, but like I'm just making up my own story still, please. I'm high. Stop it. Stop it. I have opened the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper level. Oh, so now you're Heidelin. I see, Roy. I see. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the Skyway, and you will find yourself at the entrance to a I never actually realized that. I guess this means retired. Walk straight across the Skyway, and you will find yourself at the entrance of Metabiosis Thalassia. Galeen will be eager to share her tale with you, I am sure. I still don't know whether or not there's a dungeon in Elpis. Because, like, there would be a dungeon at 87. But, like, I don't think that there's... I don't know. Mistress Vana, just passing through. Because, like, it feels like there would be a dungeon near, but, like, the story doesn't feel like there's a dungeon. Then allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there is always an observer or two out on the upper Skyway. Also, I just realized that there were only 2 towers before the whole tower story was just gone. What the fuck is this place? We're just on a fucking building? This reminds me of frickin' wherever Americ's from. I can't remember at the moment. Foundation? No, this reminds me of the place where we killed Gulvis, Gaius, whichever one. Mistress Vana, I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Please, there is no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galeen, if that might be arranged. Yes, Galeen, of course. I will inform her immediately. But she may be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in for something of a wait. Should I let her know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will continue to keep us occupied until she is ready to receive us. I like these lamps. Are you gonna speak? Yes.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
She's very pretty.
What is it like in the future?
You don't want to know.
Is the world still a beautiful place?
No. It's burning. It's on fire. It's beautiful as ever. Some parts, yes. Others, not so much. It's more beautiful here. I'm going to say this.
Dark, hidden places, rife with danger. Those have an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures?
No.
Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own.
Food.
By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans.
So Hydaelyn didn't create the world.
But more than that,
She was a
I
creator.
have an interest simply as a fellow traveler.
Or, well, I guess Vana
Short
was a
of going
creator.
somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
It took me a really long time to not believe that, like, all of the other gods or whatever, like Ralgar and shit like that, were all under Hydaelyn. But I'm to believe that they're all equal. They just have different jobs. Wow, shocked face. That was me fisting Graha for the first time. That was the last story that I told Vana. And she said it was incredible.
I could have been there to see it.
She really wanted to see me fist Graha. She's so happy about it.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world.
It's true.
Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart.
It gets you hot. I knew it.
Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world.
But were you a scholar?
exactly
Were you a
is ether?
healer?
How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done. A passion swelled within me, an epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true, and a presence without, immense yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people, beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. The moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way.
This is giving me goosebumps.
You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Tell me why. Am I just gonna stare at her?
Pray forgive my lateness.
Damn. Cucked.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
Oh my god.
No
Not
need to
that.
apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation.
A pleasant
in the meantime.
conversation? That's what that was?
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteion. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh. Just gonna put it out there.
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteion, the Meteion, rather.
The Meteion.
There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
I don't know what it is about Vinaz's voice. There's something like oddly unsettling about it. But it's like, it's unsettling because it's me versus it's unsettling because they are meaning for it to be unsettling. I don't know if it's because it reminds me of the like fake voice people put on when they're trying to like be calm or like appear like they're, for lack of a better word, grounded or whatnot. You know, like instructors who are pretending to be like overly chill, but you know that they're not chill. I don't know if that's what's happening, but I couldn't shake it off during that whole cutscene. Okay, I snooze an ad. I'm gonna play an ad right now, though. I'm gonna run to the washroom really quick, and I will be back, and then we'll continue the story. I won't play any of the story while the ad is going off, so don't worry, you won't miss anything. You will have a game to play. I will see you very, very, very soon. Was shit a word? Was shit actually a word? I missed that if that was. Oh my god. I love that. Hi, I'm back. That game though, it's a down, head, and shit. Guess we're not just into fisting here. I'm done. I'm done. Listen, I'm a little piggy, okay? I'm just a little piggy. So another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that this Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others, because he's sus. Which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. See? We think the same. Could you imagine Meteion's not the problem? Since we have no reasons yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter, the likely possibility. Proceeding under the assumption, our next step should be to divine why. What? Our next step should be to divine why? What does divine mean in this context? Or even if he must desire such terrible fate for our star. But what if he doesn't? Why are we assuming that he knows what he's doing? I don't think he knows what he's doing. Oh, I didn't know that divination. I had no idea that that's what it could mean. Absolutely no idea. Oh my God. I've never been told that. Wow. Me learning words on stream. Also, hi, Terralyn. Welcome in. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes sent forth the Meteion. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives this research of his. Oh, yeah, I've heard of a divining rod. Oh my God, I didn't even think about divine in that. It's usually used in the way, got it. That makes more sense. That's why. Streamer's vocab for the win. Honestly, the few amount of words that I know are like, it's weird because I'm pretty intellectual, but I don't know very many words. I'm very basic when it comes to. And then there's like certain topics that I have like a hell of a fucking amount of words for. And then others that I'm just like, hi, I speak very basic English at best. Galeen said she spotted them in the southeast, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at the same vantage point, it should prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let's take a look, shall we? Dun, dun, dun. Oh wait, wrong song. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. This is pretty. This is like really, really pretty. Like the little stars. Also, they full on like whiplashed me. Like, I'm glad that we didn't stay too long in the Hermes shit, because that was like really overwhelming. But like, that was a mega whiplash. Hi, Mish. Who's Meteion? Meteion's the bird person. Is this a D's nuts joke? No. Oh. So I know a lot of random words, yet I have trouble finding the most basic word. You know, I hear that. I struggle to find words all the time. Like, it's ridiculous how often I struggle to find the words. And like, it commonly feels, the way that I describe it, Jen, is what I described it as earlier, where like, I feel like there are doors in my brain and my hand is like reaching to like open the door, but the door just won't open. And like behind that door, I can see the word, but like it's so blurry that I don't know the word. It's like, it's such a weird sensation. Now, if I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? Over to that island, obviously. Ah, what about that one? Have you the means to fly? 'Tis quite a distance away. I don't have all the ether currents, bitch. Yes, I do. Inconvenient, but hardly an... Oh my god, are we gonna freaking find... something that can fly? Also, okay. Ready for the next, like, guess that isn't actually true? This is my fake guess. The dog is actually Asum. We don't know. We don't know. Oh. Could you imagine, though? Could you imagine I'm making fun? To me, Argos. Okay, so Argos is here. Learn more about... See? It's the familiar. Okay, maybe... Okay, Argos likes me because I smell like Vina. Okay? Whatever. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Ash over here to the island? Why are you thinking Argos? Stubborn creature. There is no place on this great star. Okay, I get it. Argos knows me on the source because of this moment right here. Stubborn creature. There is no place on this great star, and we go on great adventures together. I get it. It's not awesome. There is no place on the great star. We have not together traveled, and he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. I can't be a cat. What? You've ridden him before. And before, you meaning after. Not at all confusing that. Interesting. 'Tis certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match. Why? Demonstrate to him that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle. And you should convince Argos that you are worthy of his back. And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. Am I actually gonna have to fight her? Just joking. You seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, it will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish. What say you, traveler of time? Choose your battlefield. I will do what I must. And if this memory turns out to be a bad one, choose your battlefield. This is how your first dates go? Please. Fight me. Fight me. I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I will await for you at the clearing over yonder. What is her job? She has a sword. But she doesn't have a shield, so she's not a paladin. She's not a Dark Knight because of her stance. She's just her... Oh, wait. No, we didn't see her stance. Is she a Dark Knight? Does she have a job? Is she unemployed? Well, she is retired. I don't know. What level is this fight? Probably 89? Shall we begin? Be warned, I'll not go easy on you. 88. Okay. I'll go Red Mage. Wait, what the fuck is happening with her head? Oh, what the fuck? That's so weird. Her head was just like so freaking glitchy. It looked like she was behind the sim sensor. Oh, I forgot. I actually manually have to close it now.
Let neither side hold back.
Dun 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 dun. Holy shit, bitch!
My blade sings!
I fully read that as circumcision arc. I was like, you what? The fuck you doing to me, Heidelin? On this day? What the fuck? You can make altars of yourself? Girl, that's cheating. Where are we going? Over here, I think.
My blade sings!
Okay, let's just hit her with this. Legitimately, me trying to read quickly is like not real. Not real at all.
Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
Yeah, try something different. You're boring. You're boring. Why is your hitbox so small though? I guess it's bigger than it would have been in Stormblood, but... Wait, how am I supposed to avoid... Oh.
Have a taste.
Have a taste of what? Oh my god. Girl. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that.
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
Don't worry, I'll beat you. Some of us have board with small hitboxes. Listen. They changed all the mobs. They gave them bigger hitboxes. Now they're obscenely large. So when I see a mob with a very small hitbox, I'm like, what happened? Oh, those are really small freaking AoEs. Are you gonna get bigger?
Prepare yourself.
Stop it, no! I don't want to do this. This is a melee? Horrifying. This is a black mage? Absolutely horrifying. Don't worry about it. I don't know how I would have done that if I didn't short cast. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, are you casting? Are you a white mage? Then why did you have a sword? You're supposed to have a shield if you're a white mage. What is happening? Why is that not hitting? No, no, no. Remember when white mages used to have shields? Remember those days?
Let us move to the final trial.
Thelma? Where's Louise? Straight up, I don't know where Thelma and Louise are from. Where? Oh, there. Oh my god, is Thelma coming to her? Is her name? Oh my god, you have ether that you're charging? Stop it. That's not fair. No, I don't have freaking... Oh my god, I don't know how to best do this. Oh my god, I opened my currency. Listen, I'm panicking. I don't want her to get any ether. I'm freaking selfish. If I get a single ether... Oh, can I do it? I did it. Not a single piece. Stop it. No, you're going to keep summoning. I didn't even close my... Oh, now I have two windows open. Oh, God. I'd like to pretend that this didn't happen while I was raiding, but this totally happened while I was raiding. Now she has fucking 28 ether? Because I fumbled? Okay. Listen, you can't have more than 28, okay? I didn't fumble during that section. You're a mess, but I'm here for it. Listen, I have no response. I have no response to it. What's gonna happen now?
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will!
What are you gonna do to me? Excuse me. So I bought that. Stop. No, I do it all the time. It's really bad, but it's because I want
You
my.
still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope.
Wow, what are you saying?
Enough.
Oh, she's seen enough. She's seen enough. She circumcised me, and she's seen enough. She was like, there was a lot of blood there. You can't deal with that. No, I like having my... Well, I don't know what opens my currency one, because I think that one's default. But I constantly hit C by
It was
mistake.
my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
But I don't want to change my freaking keybind for character menu. Oh, is it Control C? Oh, that makes sense then, because one of my modifiers is Control, and I have that button macroed on my mouse. Vinat Mommy. I like her so far. Except for her voice weirds me out still. It's just like the type of voice she has.
Never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, his strength was astounding.
It's because you're an old fuck.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
I'm really happy I changed my hair. I really, really like my hair now. Like the black with the red dye. Aw, Doggo likes me. Doggo said kitty cat with flat ass can sit on him. My bony little butt's not gonna hurt
Well
ya.
now, I dare say he has warmed to you.
He was like, he's a big fighter.
A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Argos's face is fugly. Roy, do you not agree? Argos's face is fucking ugly. I don't even know why I think it's ugly. I don't know what it is. Argos is cute, but like, yeah, it's like genuinely kind of scary. Maybe it's just the eyes. Maybe it's just the way that Hesmonphilia braid. Listen, I can't remember if it was you who posted that meme, but I laughed. I fucking cannot. The eye, like, maybe it's just the fact that the face kind of looks like it's kind of a human. Some brown contacts, I'm literally shaking. It's intense, isn't it? So welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Have you played 14? Is this your first time seeing Argos? He's too much. It looks mortified. It does. But it's also like just the like facial. Oh, it was you, Jen. Jen, I found that so hilarious. You have played it before? It's horrifying. Horrifying. I don't know. It looks like they took a person's face and then gave it a dog nose. You know? Like this was a mistaken creation. They didn't mean for this to happen. It's like the dog is fine from this perspective, but like straight on, the dog is horrifying. I just shit talked everyone's favorite character in the game. Oh my god. You had nightmares. Stop it. Oh my god. Argos will soon have a standing on the very spot where Meteion made their departure into the night sky. With luck, we will learn something of Hermes' intentions. How are we gonna find that out just like standing there though? My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us rather than against us. Believe what you want, Hadigan. How indeed? Wait, do I still have the echo? I still have the echo here. It's probably the echo if it's going to be something. Let us move over. I still don't know how the echo works, to be honest, though. Like, I don't know what triggers the echo. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That will allow Argos to catch the currents rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the isle. You just want me to walk. GG pantsless? Yeah, you run. Could you imagine I summon Argos in this? I didn't. I summoned the Namazu. Dun 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 dun. The little Namazus are so freaking cute. They're way too cute. Okay, let's go. Argos motions to his back with his muzzle. You've been given the go-ahead to hop on. Should I get on as dancer? No, it'll just be my machinist glam. I love the Namazu too. I was surprised that there wasn't more Namazu shit. Like, I know that there's a whole beat. Why is this quiet? Like, you would assume that this would have music. Of all things, you're just going to make me fly in silence? Are you? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait, she's talking. Oh my God, she's talking. Now, what was the name of that tree? No something. No Faradon. Quite a striking specimen, is it not? Bish, why aren't you speaking? Oh, she also said it was pleasant and Argos likes it. Argos likes flying. Yeah, I haven't read any of the Namazu Beast Tribe quests. Brace yourself for a landing. I wouldn't want you tumbling in the last moment. Oh, that's fair. I think I'm going to go into Dawn Trail as Red Mage. I know on stream I'm going to have to play Dancer. Because my alt only has Dancer up. I was debating doing a leveling roulette every time
Quite a small
I stream the
place,
story.
lacking even the most basic equipment.
Like, just to start the day off. Or maybe to end stream. But I don't want to level.
The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Done what? Yeah, they are.
So you
They're the
cannot
conniving
control
ones.
the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you. Come and stand before me.
After 2 minutes. It's also on NA, right? So I'm always queued at bad times.
There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles.
Inbreak.
End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
So she is a full-on robot. She's just a bot. She's a fembot.
Yes. Good tidings at long last.
Bring in Robin. This is
Every
also
step
so
of the
pretty
way,
with all the stars.
I've been reminded how little we understand creation.
Isn't
how the
he?
universe defies imagination.
He's Fan Daniel, by the way, Shogun.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
What that is? He's the, were you here when I killed Zodiark?
What answers we will get.
He was one of the villains earlier in this expansion.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception.
Not
Completely
Meteion.
and utterly unlike ours.
Stop it. Or a scales and bio.
How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all.
I wonder
And I will
if
share them with our
Hermes.
people, that together we may contemplate our own existence.
I wonder if
Perhaps
Hermes
then our
always
star
wanted
will
to
become a
die.
better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteion, though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being.
Wait, so
course
she
of your
doesn't
long
walk, she
journey,
just fucking floats?
You will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so
Oh, okay,
much
never
more.
mind. She can walk. Her legs
And when you
work.
return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
That's kind of sweet.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps
I'll actually be happy.
a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I
Oh,
will
that's
gift you a
sweet.
beautiful flower.
Oh. Hermes is gonna kill me. This whole storyline's just gonna upset me.
So, what is your opinion?
That I'm gonna be devastated during the rest of the expansion, and that I should have quit while in Garlemald, thinking that Meteion was actually the sister of the dead Garlean. Instead, I'll answer one of these. Hermes wouldn't wish for the final days. Hermes is a gentle soul, and yet I couldn't say just by this moment alone. I'm gonna say this.
As you say, that was hardly conclusive. Yet based on what we witnessed, I find it difficult to believe that they would deliberately seek to end all life. Be that as it may, we cannot rule out the possibility that they will play a part in bringing about the final days, perhaps unwittingly.
I've been saying this whole time, and you won't listen to me, Vana, because I'm a mute little cat boy.
In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution.
Reveal your tale. Just gonna do a little butt wiggle.
Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Okay. Y'all, I have to say goodbye. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out.